Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads, you delicious and brat. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. And I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, and that life is also treating you most wonderfully. So, much kisses to you all, my delicious little babies. Now then, if you do enjoy the video today, if you please like to click on the like. For others of you, please feel free to subscribe, okay? And thank you. Now, the weather in our neck of the woods in the old UK, well, it has been sun shining today, my delicious little babies, but, well, it's not sun shining now in my neck of the woods in the old UK. And yesterday I put up a few shorts videos just to show you how bad it was, well, where I am. I mean, if you would have seen it, it was like something, that you'd, see in another country. I mean, it really flipping hammered it down, it pelted it down. It really peed it down, my delicious little babies, yes. So, I was not liking, do you know what I mean? And nobody else was either. I mean, it was really flipping hammering it, you know what I mean? Something that we haven't had in a while, not where you got water levels, like that. Anyway, so yeah, and then at 3:35 this morning, because me beautiful, oh, how I love my beautiful little daughter. So my beautiful and delicious little eldest daughter, and my beautiful and delicious, not in that way, my future son-in-law. Well, they're away at the moment. I won't say where it is. And, well, she sent me because they were watching the, Michael Jackson tribute, yeah. Oh, it was ever so good to see. I seen it this morning, but I really did not sleep very well, my delicious little babies. I mean, I was so restless. It was just unreal. But anyway, the other good news message, my delicious little babies, is that my daughter, because she, she's at university and everything, and, well, she's now passed, oh, God bless you, my beautiful little baby. Anyway, I've left her a message, yes, a voice message. And she's, passed another exam. So, so congratulations and celebrations. Oh, it's super duper wonderful. But do you know what? She sent me the message and she said, Mum, she says, I could not sleep all night, but she's got a result. She sent it to me. Do you know what I mean? Oh. Fan-dabby-duzzy. So yes, isn't this wonderful and delicious, my delicious little babies, yes. So the sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. So yes, now it's sun shining, okay. So we're going to see how it goes for the rest of the day, okay. But right now, I'm sweating like a PRG. I love little piggies, but that's just a figure of speech. Now then, let's make a start. So, I just wanted to share that with you. That's my good news, my delicious little babies, from your beautiful and delicious baby daughter. Well, they're both me beautiful and delicious little baby daughters, okay? They always will be. I mean, even when they're 50, 60, 70, 80, you know what I mean? They'll always be your babies, do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that to hurt, offend, or upset any dear ladies out there, dear women who very sadly, for whatever reason, cannot conceive. I didn't mean it that way. It's just I just wanted to share my good news, okay, my delicious little babies, with the world, okay. Now then, mind you, I did a lot in the earlier years, to make sure that my daughters, cleaning jobs and everything, to make sure that they had a one-to-one tuition, English and maths, but that was just my choice, my delicious little babies, but I worked tirelessly. If they were here now, there we are. they would tell you. Do you know what I mean? I did all the reading with them, did all, you know, the writing. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. So I feel super duper proud. I'm a proud mama bear, okay? My delicious little babies. I'm so proud now because my beautiful, delicious little daughter and my beautiful, delicious little dear son-in-law to be, well, now they can enjoy the rest of, you know, where they are. Okay, my delicious little babies. Oh, have a beautiful holiday, my delicious little babies. How I love you so. And I'll send them, you know, the video once I've uploaded it. Okay, now then, so the first one, so if you could please tap into the old space bar, my delicious little babies, yes, please and thank you. It's called Double Down News. Okay, my delicious little babies, Double Down News. Now, they have 357,000 subscribers. I have mentioned them before, but I think it was last year when I mentioned them. Anyway, well, the title to the video that you're looking for, this is in YouTube, my delicious little babies, please and thank you once again, is The Government is Poisoning Your Water, George Monbiot, okay? So the point is here, my delicious little babies, yes, okay, is that, I mean, the video itself is only, I think, just over 5 minutes long, okay? It's not long at all. But yes, I mean, he's mighty peed off, just the same as I am. Now, I mentioned something on another video months ago. Anyway, I've done it throughout the months, my delicious little babies, and I've been talking about water. Do you see now? For some delicious little babies out there, they understand, that they get it because they know, there we are, they know about this. But for other delicious little babies, they simply just do not know. Do you see? But when you see what our, there we go, what our putrid governments have flipping damn well done. Do you know what I mean? There's sewage everywhere. I mean, God bless in India. I mean, it's in India as well. God love them. It's everywhere. I mean, we've got a rat. What the flipping name does. We got a rat to clean fresh drink. There we are, to clean fresh drinking water all over the world. Do you know what I mean? And yet, you know, because they privatise. There we are, privatise things, which I've known a long time anyway. Okay, because they've done all this now, right? They think they got the right to flipping poison us all. And your man there was well flipping right in what he said. Good on you. George, because at the end of the day, not in that way, because he was saying, and in our UK, you know, I mean, we've got some of the most beautiful, you know, rivers and things like this, but all that's happening is it's polluted the poor little fishes and anything else, yes, and all little other wildlife, and it's flipping polluting us as well. Do you see what I mean? It's just disgraceful. I mean, these governments, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, everybody knows. Thank you, my beautiful, delicious, dear little spirits in the room, okay? I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm going to keep saying you should just boot them out. Because at the end of the day, they are not drinking poisoned water, are they? Do you see, my delicious little babies? But I want to go around and poison everything else, and that includes the seasides and everywhere. I mean, what rights did I have? And you would have thought that they would have had a ding-ding-dong-dong common sense, a flipping brain, a noddle, to think, well, you know, this is our fellow man and woman out here. Do you know what I mean? So they're doing it to us, and they're no different to us. They may have the old ka-ching, pound, shilling, pence, dollars and change, go around suited and booted, dressed like what they're told to dress. Do you see what I mean? It doesn't make them any better. When we're all born, we're born in what I call our birthday suits. Well, that's true, isn't it? We're all born in our birthday suits, yes? But like I said, if we go back many decades ago, I mean, they used to, you know, in most places, you know, a man just used to cover his, you know, his the lower part of his anatomy, and the women, you know, used to just have a, do you see what I mean? If you go way back, apparently, okay, but, and then of course, you know, if you look in other parts of the world, you know, I mean, even now, I mean, the women, God bless, you know, will walk around topless. I mean, to them, God bless them, that's whatever our definition of normal is, that is very normal, there we are, for them to do that. They see nothing wrong with it at all. Do you see? But if you look at it, it's a bit like a Cindy doll or a Barbie doll or a Ken. Do you know what I mean? Yes. It's like we've had to be dressed, we've had to be shoesed, we've had to be, do you know what I mean? The best way to explain it, I said it before and I say it again, it's like we're all little flipping robots. Do you see what I mean? Yes? But these putrid governments all over the world, not only here in our old UK, but all over the world, they're no better than us. They're dirty, filthy. There we go. I'm going to say it again. They're dirt. There we are. Dirty, filthy scum. Do you know what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? They've got no skin on their face for whatever they do. And they seem to think that everything is perfectly acceptable. Well, it's not. But now, like this George, God bless him, has said, you know, others are rising up now. There we are, they're rising up to this. Just not putting up with this shout anymore. Thank you, my beautiful dear little spirit. We're flipping well, damn well, flipping had enough of this shout. I've had enough of this shout. Do you know what I mean? I really have, you know. Oh, anyway, I'm not going to say anything more about that, my delicious little babies, because you know something with me. You've all got to know me by now, my delicious little babies. You know, I'm not shouting at you, but yeah, I'll just get flipping wound up. Do you know what I mean? Yes? And then, of course, you know, God bless, because we're not going to be able to help everybody. You know, simply because they're in that bubble. So it doesn't matter what you say. They're just simply not going to research. There we go. They're not going to research. They're just not going to do a damn bloody thing. So it's up to others of us out here, you see, to do, there we are, to do the flipping job for them. But even when you do, nobody expects anybody to kiss anybody's feet. My delicious little babies, but a simple bloody damn well thank you wouldn't go amiss. That's just how I feel, my delicious little babies. I mean, some of you might just think, oh, she's flipping having a moan again. Well, yes, I am. Because none of us should have to eat poisonous, I wouldn't say poo then, sorry, poisonous food and drink poisonous water. Do you say? I mean, this is absolutely no good for our health at all. My delicious little babies, so no, a really good, just over 5 minutes of a video to listen to, my delicious, sorry little babies. I keep stumbling on my video, but the other thing is as well, I'm still very worried about my beautiful dear little friend Kaz, because the reason why, my phone's froze. I haven't done a thing, my delicious little babies, it's froze again. So, anyway, it's not my fault, my delicious little babies. I'm not stopping my video, okay? I'm not starting all over again. I'm too hot and bothered for that, okay? Well, you know, I was going to call her, and then God bless her, and then she called me and from the hospital, and you know, she's needing to have a scan. Of course, she couldn't have one yesterday, but it is well, you know, suspected blood clots. Okay, my delicious little babies, well, I know all about that with my one of my beautiful and wonderful, oh, how I love you so sweet, beautiful and wonderful dear friends who passed away many years ago. I know all about these blood clots, yes I do, okay? So, and I also know, you know, what damn well flipping causes them, okay? So, so God bless, if we could all please say a prayer for my beautiful and delicious dear little friend, dear little Kaz. Do you understand what I mean? Because we've been dear friends for years. Do you understand what I mean? And I really hate to hear or feel that, you know, she's in any pain or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? So it's close to my heart, as it would be with any of my other beautiful and delicious, beautiful dear little friends. Do you know what I mean? Or my beautiful and delicious dear little daughters, my beautiful little baby animals, you know, who are also my daughters. You know what I mean? I do not like to feel that they're in any pain at all. Do you say? So if you could please say a prayer for her, please, and thank you. I haven't managed to speak to her today, although I have left her a message. She will get back to me, you know what I mean? There were just at that time, you know, she won't mind me saying, but to give us some, you know, some blood thinners, well, but there's one in particular, it begins with a W, everybody, that I've said to her, you know, please say to them not to give her those. And for some of you delicious little babies out there, you will know, okay? But it had the most severe, there we are, awful reaction when my beautiful and dear little wonderful friend, God love her, and many others, there we are, around that time. Okay, my delicious little babies, so it's not the best one on the market at all, okay? There are others, okay? Now then, the next thing I want to say, where shall I go to now? Oh yes, very interesting, this is my delicious little baby. So I am going to mention him again. So if you could please type into the old space bar, my delicious little babies, okay? Sorry, excuse me, in the old YouTube. Dr. John Campbell, okay, my delicious little babies. He has 2.8 million subscribers. Now, the video that you need to be looking for, my delicious little babies, with Dr. John Campbell, should read the title B for Birmingham, M for Mother, J for Jack, okay, BMJ, which means British Medical Journal, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so BMJ gets fact-checked. Yes, about flipping time. There we are. Okay, my delicious little babies, about flipping damn well time. You see? Because they're not flipping right, as it is clearly been proven for a long time. That's my daughter, okay. I'll get back to her in a minute. It's only because I can see it from here. God love her. I'll get back to you in a minute, my little baby, in a few minutes. Sorry for getting distracted, my delicious little babies out there. Yes, so they're not right, are they? So they need to get flipping fact checked instead of flipping fact checking everybody else. Pieces of shit that they are. They do not know the flipping backside from the flipping elbow. The flipping do not. They need to go back, be retrained, and flipping learn something new. Is what they need, my delicious little babies. Yes, I am flipping having a moan today. I'm having a moan at the state of the affairs of this flipping, there we go, world. And who's it because of? And the little lackeys, the putrid little lackeys who are causing this. All they had to do was say, no. No, we are not doing this to our fellow man or woman or beautiful little creatures, animals, birdies, babies, little bairns, teenagers, great and small, everything. They could have just said no and stood up. Do you see to me? But no, because they've got no backbone and they're flipping cowards. Do you know what I mean? And these are the ones who do fact check. They're as thick as shards. Yes, as thick as shards. So yes, I am having a moan today, my delicious little babies, even though I've had my beautiful and delicious news, okay? No, I'm talking about something different here. You know, we've been poisoned for years. You know, then nobody can give out the truth. There we are. Then no one can give out the truth with anything, yes. And these fact checkers, right, 9 times out of 10, they do no damn flipping research themselves. They would never know research if it slapped them in the birth race. Do you see, my delicious little babies? They wouldn't have a flipping clue. So how dare they fact check others? Pieces of shit about flipping time. This happened It should be about time that other things should be happening, meaning the Nuremberg 2, for one, okay? So that's that. So, my delicious little babies, please and thank you. If you could please just take a look. I'm not shouting at you, my delicious little babies, but you know what? I get mighty flipping peed off. Do you know what I mean? Because not one of us deserve, there we go, not one of us deserve this flipping shat that has been put up on us, all because of ka-ching, pound, shilling, pence, dollars and change, and just because they want to control, and because these ones are flipping glutton and greedy. And that's what it comes down to, my delicious little babies. Now then, I have got, what is it now? Oh, I forgot to flipping write it down, didn't I? You need to go on YouTube, my delicious little babies. I cannot get into it now, and I do not want to upset my video, okay? I blooming forgot to write it down. What this is about, it's all to do with the ULEZ in London, in the UK, my delicious little babies. Now then, there's a man who's going round, and you should see all the cameras that are piled up. My delicious little babies, he's going round and flipping removing them, there we go, and removing them all. Good on ya. Keep going. Do you see what I mean? Because, you know, who wants to be spied on? Who wants to have their car registrations? Oh, here we go. See, I've not done a thing, my delicious little babies. I said before, I say it again, there's something going on, you know, with my dog and burn. Do you see? Have you noticed it was in 2 different parts? There we are. Maybe for others of you, my delicious little babies, maybe you may start to notice if you film things like I am now on my camera, on my old dog and burn. Maybe you may start to see things. It happened to be in 2 parts of the video. There we are. Do you see? I know what I'm talking about. I'm not loop the loop, you know. I know that many out there think I am. But, you know, not yourselves, my delicious little babies, but there's many who think that I am. I mean, my beautiful and delicious little baby daughters and my beautiful and delicious dear little son-in-law to be, well, they do not, because they know me. Just like my beautiful and delicious dear little friends, they do not, because they know me. And anyone who lives here, they know me. Do you see what I mean? So they all know, and up the road, down the road, they know that I'm not crackers. Do you see what I mean? What it is with me, I try my best to explain things, but sometimes I get very passionate and I get very mad and I get very angry. Okay? Now, sometimes I say to myself, Carla, you should calm down. No! Because I believe, there we are, before I even say it, that this is better out, there we are, than in. Because if I hold it in, it means I'm holding in all my annoyances, all my things that anger me, and I'm just not going to do that. I refuse, point blank. So, yes, I can be very calm. My normal nature is very peaceful, there we are, and calm. Do you see? But there's certain things in the world that flipping pee me off. And these cameras are a flipping another one. Do you see? My delicious little babies. And just while I'm on the subject, so yes, if you could please go on to BitChute. It's a recent video. I've completely forgot to flipping write it down. I'm so sorry, my delicious little babies. But this video, I think it's not even 50 seconds long, but it's actually showing you what screwdriver and everything to use. But he's done telling it. What he's saying is to the camera, he doesn't show his birth trace, you see what I mean? But he says, you know, he says, well, there's a few swear words involved. You know, to me, he says, but every time they put him up, there he are, he's going to take him down. Do you see? And this is what we need to do. This is all about pushback. Now, I'm not inciting anything, no. But there has to be a point where, you know, it shouldn't be, even if you want to stand under a tree and you've been flipping filmed, just to stand under a tree. Something's just, there we are, just coming to me noddle, but mind you, I remember years ago when that flipping happened to me, I told, you know, in a previous video where there's a camera, yeah, in the flipping tree, yeah. Do you know what I mean? So how long's that all been going on for, my delicious little, there we are, little babies? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like you've got to have flipping eyes up your flipping backside. Anyway, finally. So yes, just to listen to that very short video. There we are, very interesting, do you say? Oh, that's what I wanted to say. You know, like the Aldis that I've heard about, you know, where, you know, you cannot enter the shop and you know, unless you've got the app. Well, let me tell you, if it comes to a town near me, my little babies, they can, and that's not swearing, is it? Okay, they can flipping F off nicely. I'm not getting no flipping damn app to go into a shop. Are they having a flipping laugh, an effing laugh? I really do not think so. This makes me wonder, my delicious babies, okay, whether, let's just put it this way, I know what I mean by this, my delicious babies, so I hope that you're following me here, yes? It's making me wonder whether there is more to play here. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Maybe they're wanting certain shops, shall we say, to go under. Do you see? Because how many, unless God bless their dear souls, because one has to say that, how many, okay, are really going to put up with this shit? Because I simply cannot see many, my delicious little babies. No, I cannot. And of course, like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, there's more and more and more waking up to this. You know, they don't want the facial recognition. They do not want the apps. So it's making you wonder. And then in America, you know, they're shutting down certain Walmarts. I've been saying this as well. There we are. Do you see? So there's something else at play here, my delicious little babies. Okay, and could it be to do with the involvement with another country? Do you see? Just sort of mention it, my delicious little babies. Okay. Now then, finally, before I close out my video, and thank you so very much for even taking the time to anybody to listen to any of my videos, this one today or any previous videos, and thank you, okay? It's very much appreciated, okay? At least I know if somebody's listening, you know, then you may be able to help somebody else and give out information to somebody else with whatever I advertise on my videos, you see, because there we are, because that's all I try to do. Well, I do not try. I mean, I do not know why I keep saying that. I am doing it. But please, dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, our dear Creator, that for some others, that you will find the information useful. Do you see? That's all that I would ever want, you see. And it doesn't cost anything. Do you know what I mean? Just to give the information out. And that's all I do. Do you know what I mean? That's all. Final one. This is also on YouTube, my delicious little babies. So if you could please type into the old space bar, it's 2 words into one. So it's films now. Okay, my delicious little babies. Films now, movies. Films now, movies. And it's on YouTube. They have 1.5 million subscribers. I have advertised them before, okay? But the title to the video that you're looking for, and it is a very recent one, my delicious little babies, yes, should read manipulation or marketing. How companies are studying your brain for profit. Okay, documentary, my delicious little babies. So I should just repeat this once again, my delicious little babies. For some of you, you may know about this. For others of you, you may not, okay? Manipulation or marketing. How companies are studying your brain for profit. Documentary. Okay, so that's on YouTube. Films Now Movies. They have 1.5 million subscribers. That's 50 odd minutes long, and I'm going to close my book. Okay, it's 50 odd minutes long, my delicious little babies, and it's a very interesting video indeed. Okay, now what appears to have been happening is that because we all know that over the years, you know, they'll pay others maybe to do little trials. So I should have imagined that this was actually no different. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, what they were doing was, and this, by the way, was also happening in our UK, in London, London, okay? My delicious little babies. And what was happening was, so this is just to give you a shot, okay? Just put you in a picture of what this is about. So you'd say have a mother, God bless, yes? With a couple of bairns, okay? Now, what they were doing was, they'd either do like an MRI, okay, to see, what things trigger the brain, okay? My delicious babies. Now, the other thing that's involved here is older Ronald McDonald, okay, my delicious babies, which I have been mentioning over the months, to do with Ronald McDonald, okay? And where they would put in fragrances, but the other one to do with the mothers, yes? Is that what was happening there is that it's just to see what triggers the brain, okay? So it could be anything, when you look at something, and then others were doing like where you can, you sat there and then you shown different photographs and how your brain reacts. Okay, my delicious little babies, or to what smells with fragrances. And this is something that old Ronald McDonald's, they, shall we say, participated in all of this. And of course, customers and everyone were totally unaware of all of this. Do you see my delicious little babies? Yes. But what it is, it's like when you walk into a Ronald McDonald, yes? Well, what happens is it has a particular smell, doesn't it? Okay, I mean, I haven't stepped in one for years, okay? But it has a particular smell, okay? So what it was, I wanted to change the smell, okay? And part of that was, I do believe, in cleaning products. Do you see my delicious little babies? But these ones who go around and call the others out, okay, they're flipping brilliant, they are. Do you know what I mean? Okay? And they do talk in a different language, but, you will be able to read what they're saying, okay? My delicious little babies, but a very, very interesting video indeed. Okay, my delicious babies, and they also talk about, the McDonald's toys and things like this, because you see, I mean, and they even shared it, on this video, where you'd have a little toddler throwing a flipping tantrum because they cannot get into at McDonald's. Do you see? And this is what it does, and of course, so another way of what they were doing they would go to profit, and that was going on years ago. And I remember there were many things there we are to do with this, to do with the toys. Do you see? Because a lot of the time, and even on the video you'll hear it, where the different mothers who were interviewed would say that very rarely did the little bairns, bairns, toddlers or whatever, yes, not meaning that in a nasty way, but very rarely would they eat a lot of their meal. They were too interested in the toy. Do you see? So you have to see the manipulation here that's gone on, my delicious babies, but you should see we're in parts where others were denying. Do you see that any of this was even taking place? Honestly, you need to watch it, my delicious little babies, just so you can see for yourself. Do you see? But I've heard a lot of reports, there we are, over the years to do with McDonald's. And I've said other things over the years to do with old Ronald McDonald. Do you see? And anyway, my video should not be affected because this video is on YouTube for everybody to watch. Do you see? Anyway, so before I go, my delicious little babies, keep a handle on it. Yes? So have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. So until my next video, thank you once again for even taking the time to even listen to my video and to listen to me moaning. Yes, I have had a moan today. And, from time to time, that's what I do. But like I said, you know, what everybody sees in me martylistic babies is what everybody gets. I do not pretend to be anybody other than myself. And I'm very proud. I feel so proud that I can say that. Do you see? And I would never, ever in a million years let anybody change me or control me or anything. No. Because I refuse. Do you see? But I just believe where I can, as much as I can, there we are, to be truthful with things. Do you see what I mean? And my feelings on different subjects and matters, do you see? And personally, I see nothing wrong with this. I'm a woman with a view, and I'm surely, there we are, going to have my view. But for others, may have a completely different view. Do you see? All I'm doing is to get information out that maybe for some would not have otherwise have known. Do you see? That's all I'm doing. So please, until my next video, because yesterday, and I can only say sorry and apologise again, my delicious babies, I don't know what was happening yesterday, but everything was going wrong. But it's been like that for a few days. When it gets like that, do you know what I mean? But, you know, it can make one very flipping ratty. And I was getting very ratty and frustrated. I was, my delicious babies, okay? But thank you for even taking time to even listen to me, okay? Even though it just kept dropping. I'm really sorry, that wasn't funny, you know what I mean? But I couldn't help it, but I wasn't going to stop the video, no. Because when you're hot and bothered, the last thing you want to do is to start it all over again. Do you know what I mean? So, not a chance, okay? So, until my next video, please lift the vibration, please lift the frequency, okay? Because we need to, you know, even though I've had a moan, but I won't be like this when I come off the camera, okay? You know, please, wherever you are in the world, wishing you a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. Have a super duper and delicious time, because you only get one life. Thank you, my beautiful little spirit, okay? Because spirit's always in the house, okay? And please give a listening ear, because it goes a long way. Please take care of yourselves, and please try to take care of others. And may I wish you so much love to every single one of you. Many blessings. May you be blessed with so much happiness and joy in your lives, okay? And that you know, you have your wishes come true, and that life will just be beautiful. That's what I wish for you all, my delicious babies. So I can be nice sometimes. Okay, my delicious babies, yes. And yes, and please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends, to some work colleagues. And please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy, and super duper delish, and that you love them so. Okay, my delicious babies, and please continue to feel the love, okay? Because, you know, we should all feel the love, shouldn't we? Do you know what I mean? There's love all around us, not just to do with relationships. Although if you are in a super duper and delicious relationship, my delicious little babies, okay, that is beautiful, okay? But love is not just about that. Love can be, you know, having beautiful neighbours, you know, having a beautiful scenery where you live. Do you see what I mean? Having a beautiful family or beautiful friends. Do you see what I mean? You can have your beautiful little babies, your little sons, daughters, your little animals or little birdies. And do you know what I mean? You can feel a love there as well. Do you see, my delicious little babies? That's all that I'm saying, okay? So until my next video, and tomorrow I'm going to be doing my readings, okay? So it's about time that I banged out some readings, but not today, okay? Because I've got other things that I must get done, okay? So until my next video, thank you for listening once again. So much love. God bless. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.